Good morning, y'all. Yes, it's only been like maybe 3 days since I posted a video, but here I am again because there's stuff I've got to tell you. There's stuff I forgot, there's new stuff, there's just stuff. So, first of all, look at my hair. Look at that. My hair has been straight as a board all of my life, always. Both of my girls have extremely curly hair, like kinky. The redhead, she's kinky. The brunette, hers is beautiful, wavy curls, but it was ringlets when she was a little girl. But hers is, she has to straighten it now because she likes it straight. Mine, always been straight. About 2 years ago, all of a sudden, I started getting curly, but only right here. It only curls right here in the very front. And this right here, sometimes it just stands straight up and curls that way. I don't know why it does that. I had blown it dry and it was nice and smooth, and it would be like a page boy if I had long hair, but I don't, and it was just nice and smooth. And so I went out into my storage building to work this morning for a little bit. I'm going to talk about that storage building too. It was so hot and humid out there, I only lasted about 30 minutes, but when I came back in, the curls had started, and so they're okay. They just like to stick up. And since nobody's coming today, they'll just have to stick up. Today's the 4th of July. It's my granddaughter's 16th birthday. Oh my goodness, I could cry. She's so beautiful and so sweet and so precious, and I don't want her to grow up yet, but here she goes. I bet her mom and dad are crying more than me. Oh, the storage building. I was going to tell you about the storage building. When we moved in this house in 2003, we have a carport, and then we have a separate garage, because this is like an old house. It was built in 75, I think. And it has a separate garage that's nothing but a storage building. You certainly cannot get a vehicle in there. It's got a dirt floor. It's my husband's garage. Just ask him. He complained for years about all of my stuff that was in his garage. Until finally one day I just said, okay, I'll fix that. And I went to town and I spent a lot of his money and bought myself a storage building and had it delivered. And it's big. It has a loft. Well, now he keeps putting stuff in my storage building, y'all. And I keep saying, that's not my stuff that you're putting in there. But he puts it in there anyway. I'm very organized. I have everything in tubbies, and they are all labeled, and they're all on shelves. And I keep looking up because he's out there weed eating. You should see him. He has to stay out of the sun, so he has on this big hat, and he has on one of those shirts that that doesn't let the sun in, and long pants and the whole bit. It's so hot. Anyway, so that's how you solve problems when people complain. You just solve the problem, and then they quit complaining. Except it can be quite expensive to do that. He's kind of used to me doing stuff like that. Anyway, the main reason I came back was to show you my progress. I have been stitching, y'all, for like whenever I stopped that video the other day. I've been stitching ever since then because I didn't have just a whole lot going on. So my kids are coming. Our families are getting together, but they're not coming until tomorrow. I had asked for a work day for Father's Day for my husband, and so they are all coming this weekend and working. We have to get the deck painted, and we've got some branches that are trying to get on the house. They're going to cut those, and whatever else I guess that they have time to do. I certainly have a list I could give them. Once you reach this age, there are things you ought not to be doing, like getting on the roof. My husband still does that. I stand out there and watch him so that I can cry if he falls. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what else I'll do except call 911. Last year we bought those gutters that you never have to clean out, except they lie about that. You really do still have to get up there. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of videos from Flosstube. I have watched Minnie Gray. Hi, Minnie. Love Minnie. I've watched The Crafty Curator, 2 of hers because she did a tutorial. Stitching with Susie Q. She's kind of new, like 3 or 4. Love, love, love Susie Q. Arlene Cohen, her new patterns are just awesome, and I've already ordered one. Taryn Verley. Taryn's got a new one up. Pam and Steph, of course, y'all know about them. Farm Girl, Michelle Rudy has a new one up lately, last day or two. Queen of Quite a Lot, Joan. I swear, Joan, you make the most beautiful bags. I just need to come and sit and watch you. Who else? Ladybird Stitcher. Stitch Bliss Corner. Y'all, Mary Rose has the most wonderful video up about America and the 4th of July and the holiday, and has some video clips in there that are just fun to watch. And Stitch'em. Stitch'em is a young woman, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name, darling. If you have said it on your video, I don't remember. She's an attorney in England, and she does some beautiful work too, y'all. So those are some of the ones I've watched. I've watched a few more than that. Yes, Michelle, I'm watching videos all the time. Okay, Land of Liberty. Sorry, glare. That's what I am currently working on, and I am going to stay with this one until it's finished because I have some new things I want to start, and I have to get stuff done. Last time you saw it, I know the I wasn't finished if it was started. So I'm working on the letters. One more letter to go, big letters. Really not a whole lot left on this one. 2 or 3 more days, probably, depending on how much stitching time I get in. And I doubt, very seriously, if I get any stitching time while the kids are all here, because we have grandkids and dogs and work and food to be cooked and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think we're going to cook shrimp gumbo one day, and my husband cooks that, and he's really, really good. And we'll probably smoke some chickens or something. I don't know. Anyway, a couple of things that I've made in the past that I don't think you've seen. This little bag is Sweet Land of Liberty. I have no idea who the designer is or where I got that pattern. I couldn't tell you. I think I stitched it last year, maybe the year before. That's the back. That's the lining. And I actually made it to hang on my front door to put some greenery in and some flags in it, except I never have done that. I hang it in the house. I don't know why. I have other things on the doors. And then Land That I Love. Again, I have no idea who the designer is. I made a pillow from this one. I had this fabric that matched these stars. And I stuffed it very loosely. It is not a tight pillow at all. It's very soft and cuddly. And my grandchildren like it because it's soft and cuddly. And then this, I did not stitch this. One of my daughters did. I don't know which one. One year for Christmas, and it would have been back in the 80s, I guess. They decided to stitch breadbasket liners for me for every holiday. And that was my Christmas present. Only, I think they each stitched 2, and then they stopped and promised me the rest, and they've never finished them. But isn't this one cute? And if I had that leaflet, I'd probably drag it out and tell them they had to finish those, or finish them myself, because I'd love to have one for every holiday. I use them. Anyway, that's all I have today. Wanted to wish you all a happy Independence Day if you're American, and just a happy weekend if you're not. See you all soon. Bye-bye.